Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to thank you for all of your patience, and we want to really appreciate the fact that we have blue sky now and we have beautiful rainbows, and that's an indication of how wonderful this class has been and how patient you've been with us as we've spent the last 4 years together. We have a few minutes to finish setting up. Our graduates are ready to march in. And so again, thank you for your patience, and let's just enjoy this moment together. Thank you.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're so gallantly street, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, everyone. My name is David Bybee, and as Senior Class President, it is my honor to welcome all of you to this 2009 graduation ceremony. The presence of our families, relatives, and friends brings so much more meaning to this moment, as it has been your influence who has led us to this point. Welcome also to our supportive teachers, school staff, and administrators, without whom we would not have excelled as we did. And indeed, I am proud to welcome the members of the board, who have worked tirelessly this year on the behalf of us students. Thank you all for coming.
Good evening. Buenas tardes. Es un gusto estar acá hoy con ustedes, un día tan especial como este para todos nosotros. Hemos recorrido un gran camino y hoy llega un final. My name is Santiago Valenti. I'm a foreign exchange student from Argentina. Rosario. Where to start? It's been such a great year for me, and of course for all of us. It's hard to see how fast this year has passed. I can still remember everything from those first days trying to get accustomed to the US. I have to say that this year has been the best year of my life. I have learned way more in a year here than in 16 years back home. It is amazing to see how much one can grow being away from home in a completely new culture and in a different school and of course in a different world. But Perth has been the main witness of all these changes. There has not been a day where I left school with something new that I haven't learned. And I don't mean it academically, but also morally and spiritually. Besides, most of us would have liked to be here less time, being able to participate in each school activity or sport has been something that I will never forget. Fred Hart gave me the opportunity to learn and be part of a new and a different school life. I would like to say thank you to all of you. First of all, to every single teacher for always being there, especially during those first 2 months where I was totally lost, going from place to place trying to figure out what I was trying to do. Thank you for giving me the best advice and always supported me and each of us. I would also like to thank my coaches during this year, my soccer coaches and my tennis coaches, for giving me the chance to experience something that I haven't had the opportunity to do in my life, and most important, for making me a better person. I would like to thank all staff members, all counselors, parents, and every single soul that made this year unique. You're a great community full of generosity and friendship, and you will always be in my heart. I would like to thank you, my host family mainly, John, Angie, Sam, and Kyle. Thank you for not only hosting me as a foreign exchange student, but especially for making me part of your great family. Thanks for your support and for your hospitality. You'll always be my dad, my mom, and my brother. I don't want to forget someone that has been very important in my life. It had many did, very different and very wonderful. I'd like to thank you all for all you've done, for making me so happy and for giving me the best times here and keeping my heart beating every day. But mainly today, and above all, I would like to thank my fellow students. You made this year an unforgettable experience. Every day here was special. You're all there to help me, give me advice, and teach me new words. I want to thank you guys with all my heart. You did a great job. I wish all of you a great life. Today we finished something, but we're all starting a new and a great thing, that is life. This is a time where we have to go chase our dreams. I am very sure each of you will achieve whatever you want. I wish you the best of the best. Muchas gracias and see you soon.
My friends, we have finally made it to this day, the day that we have been awaiting for so long. And yet, I am sure that this time is bittersweet for us as we consider the final completion of all the many experiences that preceded this day. We have been together for the last 4 years, and some of us even for the past 13 years. This is no small event that we are attending, and the memories will forever adorn our minds and color our futures. I would first like to thank all the people in my life who have ushered me forward to this point. My mother, for loving me in ways I never thought was possible. My father, for always making me and giving me good advice. And my brother, for showing me the truth. Without any of you, I would not be half the person that I am today, and I know that my life would have been seriously inhibited.
These last 4 years in high school, I have had the finest teachers that were available, each of them forcing me to take a look at something new that I thought I already understood. Each of them, masters in their own areas, have given me instruction and guidance throughout my years here, and they have done the same for each and every student they called their own. But now to us, the graduates. In almost breathless anticipation of things yet to come, how could we not look to the past at all the things that have made us the accomplished people we now are? We stand before all of you without any restraints, with spirits that can now be released into the great unknown of our world. We stand before all of you as we are forced to joyfully recall all of the experiences that have led up to this moment. The last years have built a foundation for each of our lives, years filled with so many joys and yet also losses, accomplishments and failures, dreams that have now faded from our minds, but also the hopes that draw us forward into our unknown destinies. With the resources we have gained through the guidance of our parents, teachers, and certainly friends, we will now begin to mold our lives into ever-changing masterpieces as we move forward. As we once entered high school as excited freshmen, unsure of what awaited us, now we step through the threshold into a life of endless potential, limited only by our own imagination. And so I say to you, my friends, may we not be limited at all, but may we boldly venture forth into this dawn of the new time. If anything can be said about this class, I would affirm that each of us are remarkable people with exceptional qualities that will allow us to fill any of our many desires. My hope would be that we do not simply keep our eyes forward, however, but that we never forget our origins. I remember hearing from our teachers at Mark Twain how sad they were to see us go, and I've heard the very same about our Avery counterparts. We have been identified as a group of individuals not simply focused on themselves, but also having an undeniably agreeable nature, and though we are not necessarily all best friends, rarely have I seen any real conflicts. Discord has no place in our hearts, and I would certainly agree that we have not simply achieved athletic excellence nor intellectual accomplishment, but we have become a group that expresses tenderness, compassion, kindness, and joy. We have genuine love for one another and for those around us. I am thankful that I was given the honor of being your senior class president, and believe me, it truly was an honor. I stand in awe of this class, knowing that we have learned about life together, and I have learned much more from the glimpses into so many of your hearts than from any textbook. I have learned what friendship really is, and how to be a true friend. I have learned to look past differences of opinion, and I have found some of the most beautiful people beneath. This truly is a new start, each of us having now received a clean slate with the past behind us. Each of us, bound by friendship that clearly transcends any division or classification, is now able to seize the adventure that lies before us. The roads we have yet to travel, lessons we have yet to learn, and lives we have yet to change and in turn be changed. It is my prayer that we will let our dreams carry us onward, wherever that may be. I pray that we live lives of significance, lives that we can be proud of, lives that we can look back upon and not feel regret. May we worry little, love much, forgive even more, and never lose the hope of a better tomorrow. And I pray finally that the Almighty Himself will go with each of us, with His protective hand never far from sight, His love always clearly seen, and His peace filling our hearts, minds, and our spirits. Congratulations, class of 2009. You have meant more to me than I can put into words, and it has been the greatest privilege of my life to be counted among you. Thank you.
You know, it's absolutely unbelievable how accurate a common cliche can be. But honestly, I know I speak for every one of my classmates when I say that it seems like just yesterday when we were freshmen, typing away a semester in Mr. Rucker's class and learning computer skills. In the past several weeks, I've spent numerous lunches with friends reminiscing over various memories from each year that has passed, and I know that others have been doing the same. It's uncanny just how lucid those memories are. I clearly recall my first trip to Chaha freshman year during cross country. After getting lost in the woods and passing out at the finish line of what ended up to be a 6-mile race, then a fun night back at the cabin. I woke up at 3 in the morning to a face full of shaving cream, and the sound of the upperclassmen scattering feet back up the stairs. I remember the old quad, with its tall trees casting merciful shade during unforgivable heat waves, and the familiar homey feel of the cobblestones beneath my feet. I remember the first day of American Studies, when Mr. Schultz first named Andrew as Mendoza, and began a legacy that lasted the entire year. I remember being the sole superfan at this year's basketball game at Calaveras. With purple and gold painted on my face in true Braveheart design, I enraged our rivals by starting thunderous cheers, to the point that several tried to fight me right then and there. All of these things stand as clear in my mind as the finals we took just last week. A thought came to me several nights ago, driving home after our senior farewell barbecue. I thought of how this moment is arranged. With my graduating class and the faculty seated with me, I stand here facing you. I am not speaking to the class of '09, or about the class of '09. I stand before you now, representing the class of 2009. On their behalf, I stand before you now. The dozens and dozens of parents with tears in their eyes. The older siblings that are undoubtedly lost in the memory of their own graduation. The younger siblings silent with awe and pride in their older brothers and sisters. The family and friends, some of which may have traveled vast distances just to witness this unforgettable night. I am here, at this spot, right now, solely because of an academic achievement awarded to the most staunch student in the school. But no awards are given for the most generous, the most affectionate, the most friendly, or the most benevolent. If I have learned one thing in high school, if I have learned one thing amongst all of these fantastic people, my peers that I have been blessed to know for at least the past 4 years, and the faculty that has been indescribably helpful and supportive, it is this. The report cards countless parents have fretted over, the percentages printed in red on the front pages of quizzes and tests, have a meaning, they have a purpose, but they will be trivial decades from now when we reconsider our memories from high school. They say that you can never fully understand how important something is until you don't have it anymore. Well, let me tell you the answer to what I have come to realize is really important in life. Friendship, spirit, memories. These are the things that will stay with us forever. It is so incredibly astonishing how close a group of 160 teenagers can become. Our companionship, our warm-hearted friendship has impacted not just me, but each and every one of my classmates in untold quantities. All of us have branched out so much since our first days as freshmen, and I can personally say that knowing all of you has perhaps been the greatest privilege of my lifetime. It is my honor to declare on behalf of the graduating class of 2009 that the cherished connections and relationships that we have woven, the all-powerful values we have built within one another, will never dim, will never dwindle, and will never, ever be forgotten. Thank you.
Well, you guys are good. Good evening, friends, family, staff, and faculty. Honored guests, board members Gail Bungie, Dr. Roger Orman, Jeff Rasmussen, Tony Tyrell, Board President Joan Martin, County Superintendent John Brophy, and Superintendent Michael Chimente. This evening, our senior class is being awarded diplomas as they join the ever-mounting number of 2009 graduates. All over our nation, in big cities and small towns like ours, friends and families of high school students have come together to pay tribute to departing seniors. As one more group is completing 4 years of high school here at Red Heart High School, let us celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2009. Academically, the class of 2009 received well over $100,000 in local scholarships this year. %41 of these graduates will attend a four-year college, 50% plan on attending a junior college, and 9% will be entering a trade school, the world of work, or the military. Perhaps more impressive is that close to 60% of this graduating class has successfully completed their CSU-UC A through G requirements. This year, a renaissance began at Red Heart High School. A special thank you to Mr. Vern Johnson and two junior students, Cody Mills and Kaylee Huey, for beginning the tradition of colored cords for students that receive department honors. They are included in your program, as are our students graduating with honors from the California Scholarship Federation, including those graduating with CSF highest honors. Please stand as I read your names. Jacob Bacher, David Bybee, Eileen Hollett, and Sarah Perry. Our world-famous FFA department was successful once again this year. Our floriculture team placed 4th in the state, and our poultry team, led by seniors Brianna Roque, Rachel Mercer, and Jolyn Ferreira, took 1st in the state and will compete in the nationals next year. Stand, ladies, and anybody in the FFA, please stand. Bret Hart's music department had a very successful year, led by Taras Karinsky, who was first chair in the Bi-County Honor Band, and our spirited drum major, Brad Bloom. If you were a member of Bret Hart's band, in the choir, a guitar class, or advanced ensemble, please stand now. Our industrial arts department is one of the best in the state, and this year they were led by automotive experts Justin Clemens and Katie Cushman. If you were involved in an industrial arts class this year, ag, auto, wood, CAD, architectural drawing, mechanical drawing, please stand. Our visual arts department pairs students well, and this year Michael Barton won 1st place in the photo contest at the Occupational Olympics. Tatiana Aqualine won Best of Show at the Art Spirit Juried Art Exposition. And the video production class, led by seniors Laura Baptista and Joshua Anea, captured the spirit, culture, and the best of the bullfrogs on film for all to see. Listen carefully, class. If you ever help with video production, or if you ever were caught on tape by the video production class, please stand now. Our leadership class paves the way for our freshmen every year with the Link Crew Transition Program. If you were a Link leader and made a difference in a freshman's life this year, please stand. Leadership is a lot of work, and Chris Pyle led by example. Rallies, dances, lunchtime activities all play a huge role at our school. They keep our spirits up, make us laugh, give us an opportunity to show our school pride. If you were a member of Mr. Abernathy's leadership class, please stand. In athletics, we kept the Miners' Cup again this year, guys. Led by these team efforts, a league championship in boys and girls cross country and a section championship in girls cross country. Back-to-back league championships in varsity baseball. An undefeated season and back-to-back league championships in tennis. A boys championship in track and field. A league championship in girls soccer. A league championship in boys golf. And a league and division championship in girls golf. These teams were all led by quality student athletes. When I call your names, please stand. All-Star Game selections in football: Joe O'Gorman, Robert Solele, Kent Still, and Thomas Longozo. In boys soccer, Offensive Player of the Year, Scotty Frowright. In cross country, state qualifier, Sarah Meixel. In girls golf, 2-time league MVP, Kirsten Locke. In wrestling, 3-time league champion, Ricky Perriott. In baseball, league MVP Trevor Miller. And most outstanding player Travis Goldberg. In tennis, league MVP Krista Smith. And in track and field athlete of the year Tucker Weathers. And the new champion Sydney Ardell. And Courtney R.C. Jager. And who can ever forget that buzzer-beating shot made by Sarah Spellenberg to defeat Calabos at our winner hometown. But all of these students will tell you that their success is dependent upon the play and dedication of their teammates. If you played on any fall, winter, or spring sport at Bret Harte High School this year, please stand. Last, but certainly not least, all of these successes would not have happened if our student body was not supportive of each other. I would like to call Mr. Brad Bloom to lead the Purple Haze one more time in the cheer he created to motivate our students in athletics and academics and has become a new Bret Harte tradition. Mr. Bloom, they're all yours. You guys are still good. It is easy to see from the examples I presented to you that the class of 2009 is well prepared for their new role as independent young adults. It is easy for me to picture many of these graduates successfully continuing their education, finding satisfying careers, and making a place for themselves in the larger world. It is unthinkable that they should fail. They have won success too many times in lesser battles. The honor roll of the future is bound to contain their names in the ranks of those who have gone on to greater heights, and the staff of Bret Harte High School is proud to have played a part in their progress. Graduates, the success of your life will depend upon how well you know what it is you desire from your life and how hard you're willing to work for it. This is your life. It will be exactly what you make it. Your success will depend largely upon what you want to put into it. It is up to you to utilize your talents and take the initiative necessary to attain success. Ambition, knowledge, willingness to work, and confidence are all the ingredients in obtaining success and happiness in life. Possessing these qualities will not mean instant success, but you will have all the qualities of a fulfilling lifetime and a meaningful career. Tonight is only the first step. You will have to do the rest. And now, it is with great pleasure that we present diplomas to the Bret Harte High School graduating class of 2009.
Megan Ashley Brake. Gracie Marie Spencer.
Okay, everybody.
Kathy Gomez Contreras. Christina Ashley. Kirsten Renee Locke. Emily Ellen Olson. Sharia Lynn Spratt. Alma Elizabeth Orozco. Anna Katrina Pena. April Renee Colton. Christina Alberta Rocco. Courtney Spence.
Brendan Michael Warner. Michael David Cabot. Cody Lee Chu. Cole Drummond. Joseph Andrew Enzi. David Lee Michael Candido. Justin W. Clemens. Luke O'Neill Nelson. Jerry Wayne Martin. Thomas Michael Javers. Joseph Paul Schuler. Scott J. Rowright.
Emma Proctor. Amelia Allison Durante with honors in art. Sarah Elizabeth Perry with Department Honors in Science and English. Sarah Elizabeth Nancy. Janelle Marie Jordan with Department Honors in Home Economics. Joey Lene Moak. Amy Nicole Orr. Colleen Brooke Hampton. Andrea Jane Fletcher. Rebecca Gallagher. Catherine J. Galizia. Brittany Nicole Valentine.
Josh Anaya. Andrew Spencer. Robert Salele. Ryan Allen Kennedy. Troy Orr. Trent Teagle. Matthew Scott Trumpauer. Brian Jordan, Department of Honors in Industrial Technology. Santiago Valente. Ben Diamond. Gustavo Alfonso Alvarado, Department of Honors, Industrial Technology. Bruce Bradley Bloom, Department of Honors, Art.
Stephanie Prains. Norma Janet Delgado. Carly Elizabeth Burns. Deanna Jurich, Department of Honors in Physical Education. Jolynn Hope Ferreira, Department Honors in Agriculture. Kaylin Nicole Lee. Lena Marie Baldwin. Julianne Elise Greenberg. Carly April Merle Thomas. Eileen Ann Pollock, Department Honors in Math. Krista Lene Smith, Department Honors Foreign Language and Social Studies. Holly Matrice Moore.
TJ Campbell. Tycho Sedler. Sean Wyman. Willis. Andrew Robert Gilbert. Joe O'Gorman. Richard Stephen Perea. Jesse Pilati. Alexander Joseph Munoz. Jacob Daniel Walker. Sean Ansted. Jean-Michel Moreau.
Grace May Warner. Megan Nicole Zachary. Ariel Houghton. Department of Science, Foreign Language, and Social Studies. Kimberly Nicole Perazzi. Kayla Haynes. Amber Kirsty Sherman. Sarah Nicole Meixel. Department Honors in Science and Math. Shannon Woodward. Marissa Elizabeth Abigail Bush. Casey Elizabeth Patton. Courtney Marcy Daniel. Bridget Sienna Beaton, Department Honors in Science and Home Economics.
Lance Williams. Tucker George Weather. Edmund G. Bowles V. Michael Christopher Barton. David Murdoch Filippini Bivey. Honors in Social Studies. Eric Brad Coggin. Tyler John Herbert Waterman II. David Lee Carlin. Dylan Allen McGee. Casey Cottle. Coito, Department Honors in Industrial Technology. Dylan J. William Parsons. Kurt George Jurgen.
Cheyenne Carol X. Sarah Jane Borian. Kristen Marie Mergel. Mariah Nicole Matthews.